Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die, episode 51, where we are going to be trying to make the last little bit. We don't have many steel crossbow bolts left. We do have some ammunition. Our shotgun is approaching broken, though. We're not going to have too much more of that we're going to be able to use. I'm going to keep this splint on me just in case. But what we are going to do is we're going to go out in town and try to hit the bookstore. Probably didn't want to take that wood out of there, just in case. All right. So let's go out into town. It is now morning. Sky is still horribly green. This is empty. Hopefully we've cleared out a lot of the rabble in town and we're not going to have to deal with too many Zeds. What I would like to do is I would like to hit the bookstore. Sorry, I thought I heard something. Hit the bookstore, hit the gun store, and then see what we have time for after that. I think what I'm going to do, though, to be totally honest, is try to empty out my inventory even more than I already have. And hopefully that'll be good enough so that I can hopefully scavenge both places in their entirety before I have to come back. Alright, looks quiet. We are going to take the bike as that has our storage, and we have excess gas, so that's good. Alright. Let's go down to where the bookstore and the Shotgun Messiah are, and hopefully clean them out. Now, there's not a whole lot of schematics that I don't have at this time, but there are some, and I would like to get the last bit of them, at which point the bookstores will become less important and the tool store will be more important. Now, the tool store is also hot on my list. I would like to get the pieces for an auger, but I think at this stage the Shotgun Messiah is a little more important. A little bit. So let's go ahead and park our bike kind of here in this alley. Make sure we are undetected. All right. Now. Oh. Already finding books in the trash can of the bookstore. All right. Now there's a hole in the wall here. So I would expect to find some zombies inside, but I don't know. They might have come out during the big fight that we had. All right. And I want to get this leather, of course. Leather is always good. All right, what are we going to get? We already know that. That's the scrap iron armor. Enforcer magazine. That's the Magnum. I think it's just a few of the guns and gas can schematic. We know that. We'll see. Off the top of my head, I'm looking for not the nail gun schematic. Exploding crossbow bolt, have that. It was just on the top of my tongue, and I can't think of it now what I was actually looking for. But I'll know it when I see it. I'm just glad this area is relatively clear today. We did kill quite a few zombies yesterday, and I believe they do take a little bit of time to respawn. I don't think we killed them all, so I'm trying to stay somewhat stealthy. Somewhat. I don't think I checked these cabinets, though. And these aren't cabinets for some reason. Oh, well, some of them are. Yep, those aren't cabinets. Okay, empty, empty, empty. All right. So I'm still trying to remember what exactly. There was one schematic I was. Oh, that's right. I want more. I would like more schematics for the iron armor. I believe I'm missing the iron chest plate, I'm pretty sure. Iron chest armor. Right, I don't believe I have that schematic yet, which I would like to get eventually. Eventually we will be in full iron armor. Now, as I understand it, the iron armor used to cool you off dramatically. It used to provide a lot of negative temperature insulation. And now that is no longer the case. We got the boots, that's not what we needed. Now the iron armor neither gives you insulation for temperature nor removes it. It just kind of keeps you where you're at. So there is that to consider. We are getting some paper, which we have quite a bit of paper, but you know, I really enjoy using the shotgun, so recipe flaming arrow. We don't have that one, although it's unlikely that I will ever go to use it. Nope. But we're going to learn it anyways, just to learn it. A lot of schematics I already have. Although at this rate, we might actually have time. I was thinking I would have to spend some time on combat, but at this rate, we might actually have time to hit the tool store as well. Wouldn't that be grand? All right, let's loot everything in here. Scrap, take you, drop you. A 600 wrench. Wow, that's really great. That would be another neat reason to hit up the tool store, is the potential to get very high-level tools. Although steel tools are rare and it's much more common to find iron tools, it's still possible. A pistol, we can break you down for parts, that's good. You always want to check the toilets, both for the ability to make fertilizer, but also because of guns. There are often guns hidden in the toilets. From what I understand, that is an homage to The Godfather from the developers. And ultimately, any chance to get a gun, now that you can improve the components on the workbench, is a good call, and you should take the opportunity to do it. All right. It's like we have got most of what's important. We'll check these boxes, and then what we've got. No room in the queue. Well, we'll scrap it later. Crossbow schematic. It's kind of sad if you think about it. I believe this is only the second one we've found. I think there might have been another one, but I'm not remembering off the top of my head. And if that was the case, we would have gone this long without a crossbow. A scary thought indeed. The crossbow is very much the only thing that made some of the Horde Knights manageable. We'll break open this wall safe, and then we will be on our way, and we will hit up the Shotgun Messiah. And then, depending on the time, we'll probably hit the gun store. Or the, not the guy, I just said that. The tool store. And there's another one. Well, when it rains, it pours. Alright. That's good. Let's go ahead and just sneak down the road here. The last thing I want to do is draw a crowd and interrupt what I'm trying to do. There's a bank over there too. And a settlement. I don't really want to do the bank though. Basket's 542. That's okay, we can improve it. We can improve a lot of this, which is why I took it. And we'll take all this stuff here that won't necessarily stack, or that we won't likely find more of, and we'll stash it in the bike. All right, to the gun store. Very much a stark difference from yesterday. Yesterday, this place was zombie central, and I'm not really complaining. More, I'm glad. I was afraid today was going to be just a whole lot of combat and not a lot of scavenging, and as I said, I'm really concerned about the low amount of crossbow bolts I have, specifically because I think I have another stack back at home, but I need feathers, which means I'm going to have to dedicate a day to just going around and looking for feathers, which I don't imagine is going to be too fun and exciting, but it will need to be done. I did not see a police station, which is also another great place to go for weapons. So we're going to have to use these Shotgun Messiah shops. Now I want to make sure I do not axe this box. This box often does not have a crate to break around it. And so I'm going to pay extra close attention to not break it with my axe. And it's got plastics in it. Well, there you go. There you go. Nothing special. And empty. Goodness. Goodness, goodness. Mid-level pistol grip. Oh my. It's not starting out too well. Not too much. We have that already. Ooh, no, don't do that. Wrong button. There we go. Rocket launcher schematic, I'm pretty sure we know that. Another pistol grip, that's good. Put those on the workbench. Alright, so we'll check the bathroom. Oh. Yep, be careful. Okay, we're going to be... Another wrench, my goodness. We're going to be careful. We're going to be sneaky again. Because I do not want to draw any attention. Vitamins. Now you can save vitamins to use to cure dysentery. Another pistol. But vitamins also give you half of a wellness point. So as a general rule, I tend to consume them right away because if you have to drink murky water and you get dysentery, it means you have a lot of bigger problems that you need to deal with. The least of which is the dysentery you got. All right. Come on, good gun parts. Shotgun short stock at 600. I like that. More of the 600s, please. More of the 600s. Pistol barrel, that's fine. Hunting rifle receiver. A hunting rifle would also... No, I don't care about you, or you, really. A hunting rifle would also be helpful against the cops. As it stands right now, I have a pistol and a crossbow for the cops. You don't really want to fight them up close, so the shotgun is really not that helpful. Once I get a sniper rifle, the police zombies will be a non-issue, or at least much less of an issue than they currently are. More shotgun parts. Okay, nothing outstanding, but we did get some gun parts we can tinker with and improve back at base. Let's go ahead and we'll fill up the mini bike, and we will head to the Books and I believe that's Books and Tool store. So we've uncovered most of the city, not all of it. There still might be some areas. You can see these areas are very well defined and much easier to see than the rubble areas. They're very obvious. Okay. This is something. I'm not sure what. Just an empty lot, I think. Okay. Might go into the settlement. The settlement often has a variety of items. Is this really worth... Yeah, we'll keep that. We'll keep that just for repairs more than anything else. Wrench and a pistol barrel and a short... Yeah, we'll just unload all of this. Okay, that's pretty good. Now, I could go to the bank. I could go to this this survivor area here, both of which are pretty good loot spots. However, I really want the tools, so we're going to go down to the working stiffs, and there is a bookstore next to it, but I'd rather prioritize the tool store. We gave the bookstore its chance. I don't want to spend all my time just hunting for this iron chest armor schematic. We're not really at that point to make it yet. But I would love an auger. An auger would dramatically speed up our mining. We're still undetected. That's good. But we need an auger blade and we need auger parts. Now we did get a chainsaw blade and chainsaw parts. So we can make a chainsaw, but a chainsaw, you know, it's, as you would think, it's really just for cutting down trees, and it's not going to help you mine necessarily. What is that? That's a building there. You know what? Let's detour for just a second. See if we can identify what kind of place this is. This is a Shamway Foods. Okay. Not a big priority. Okay. Back to the tool store. Undetected still. Okay. Making sure I didn't make a mistake there. All right. So let's get ourselves an auger blade and auger parts. That would be grand. We're also getting a lot of these Duke's Casino tokens, which is the trading currency of the Survivor NPCs that you can find now that have little trading areas set up. And what we might do once we're going to go back home before too long and try to get some more ammunition for our crossbow, things of that nature. But then after that, chainsaw schematic. Oh, those little noises. They keep you on your toes. But I'm likely going to go to a survivors trading post to try and maybe sell some of the extra stuff that I have or take some of the tokens that I have to see if they are offering any either high-level tools or high-level guns or just anything worth a trade. They might even have the parts that we need for an auger, which would be really great. As I understand it, they can have just about anything. Come on, sledgehammer? No, I'm not a big fan of the sledgehammer. It is a lot of damage, but it is also incredibly slow. See, again, great tool, but it's iron. Iron fire axe is just iron to scrap, really. What's this shopping basket? No, I'm going to scrap you. Or I will in 23 seconds, I guess. We'll take these and not those. Okay. Come on, auger. Ugh. Was hoping, but no. Okay, so we got one last room we can check. Try to get the stuff we need. All right, let's just break all the crates right now. Okay. Auger schematic. Not what I'm going for. All right, we'll break open this wall safe, then we'll check all the crates. Once we're done scrapping the stuff we have on our queue, we'll be able to clear the queue out. And then I don't know. Scrap pistol parts. Yeah, they're green. Sure, green pistol parts. They have a place. I can deal with that. A lot of little nitnoid miscellaneous stuff that I don't need here. Well, let's start checking boxes. A hard metal door. No room in the queue to scrap it. But I want to scrap it. Well, we will scrap you and then take the door. Iron pick. Scrap that as well. Repair kit. Anvil. Forged steel. Well, goodness. Tool and die set. The tool, sorry, a little panic there. The tool and die set, oh, and the springs as well. Well, we don't need the glue. We'll take the tool and die set, and we'll scrap these pipes for the springs. We can make pipes, we can't make springs. The repair kit is also pretty valuable. Anvil we can scrap. The forged steel we don't need. I hear somebody. They sound really, really close, too. They're, like, right here. And it's a whole bunch of them. Let's check the last few boxes here and let's get out of here. Alright, we're gone. We're out of here. I'm hunted at this time. Yep, okay. My bike's on the other side where everybody is. Alright, well this is going to draw a crowd, but we're not going to be here long, so... Yep. Alright. Now we're just going to drive right on past everybody. Whew, got out of there just in time. We'll distance ourselves a little bit from that group. And let's pull open the map here. It looks like we've hit, because this area looks to be rubble. That corner might be. Let's turn back around. We'll go investigate that corner. Looks like it's probably rubble. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy does it. Yeah, he took a swing at me. Alright, so it wasn't that big of a group. It was a small horde. Look at these cliffs. This is insane. It's like the hub city. Well, I mean, it was bombed, but it's crazy. Look at these cliffs. You're not going to get out of the city and go in that direction. That's not going to happen at all. Oh, looks like we do have something here. What? Bob's Cafe and an empty pit and another power plant. Now, these power plants can have working stiff crates in them. Generally, 1 at a minimum, 3 to a maximum. Not as good as the water stations. The water stations, I believe, are 3 to 5. Yeah, but we're not going to do that. That's... At this point, we're close to where I want to just get back home. I'm starting to really feel like I'm about done with this place. We'll be back. We'll be back. You know, the bank is going to be good. There is that other bookstore. The power plants are on my list. I will be looting them eventually one day. Another working stiffs tool store. Okay, okay, okay. Yep, I know. Alright. Let's get in and get what's important here. We don't have a lot of time. Crossbow. Okay, this person's going to draw more. Yep, okay, alright. They've got my number a little bit. And there's a bee. I see ya. Or a wasp. That looks more like a wasp than a bee. No, I don't want to be wandering around. I'm just going to draw the whole crowd. Alright, alright, alright. Let's manage this group. And then we'll go inside the tool store. We'll give another check for the auger. Got another one over there, and there's a bee. Ooh! Woo! Ooh. Close, close. Okay, alright. Just no cops, please. No cops, no more dogs, no ferals. Getting a lot of these stragglers, though. They're just drawing more. I should have eaten those peas. Yeah, I'm going to go back and eat those peas. It's 5:30. It's 5:30, so we're going to need to wrap this up before too long. But this just goes to show you how you can feel like you covered a good bit of the city. There it is, iron chest armor. Even more of a reason to skip the bookstore now. Alright, can we go inside? Okay, I hear somebody. Yes. You need to stop. You're just going to bring more people. I don't want that. There we go. All kinds of brass. Alright, 1800. No, another one? I don't know where that came from. The street. We got a crawler. And, and we're just full. We're just full of nonsense. Okay, we're gonna have to start prioritizing stuff. Get rid of this crawler here. Oop, and you. Yeah. The fast one. I don't like you. The infected survivor. I think we drove around in a big lap. We riled them all up. No, I want those painkillers, though. Alright, that burn victim seems to be wandering away. Or he's just making a long, winding route back over this direction. Yeah, let's take care of him. I don't want him sneaking in behind me. Still, this is a manageable group, a lot more manageable than last time. Alright, and we're undetected. No! I hear another one! They're gonna make me waste all my time. We've got to do it, though. We've got to thin their numbers out. Alright, undetected. So we're gonna start scrapping the things we don't need. Like, you can be scrapped, and... we don't really need this bandage, although it would have been nice to hold on to. The beer we can drink. Okay, that gave us something. And a shopping basket we're going to scrap. Okay. Let's check these tool crates here. Scrap and scrap. Haven't even found an auger blade or parts, so it's two things that we need. We need both the blade and the parts. So not having either one... not having either one puts us at a little bit of a disadvantage where the odds that we're going to find both in one tool store, pretty slim odds. Now it could happen, not saying it can't, but I would have felt a lot better if I had found, say, the blade in the last one, that I might find the parts in this one. But even then, you could just find the blade twice. You know, it's the mercy of the RNG that we all love and hate. Well, we love it when it's good to us. We hate it when it's not. You can be scrapped. No room to scrap. You can be scrapped. Okay. So at least we have room to scrap things now. We'll get that. The fertilizer is going to be important. We still don't have our garden fully fertilized. That was a good. Never thought you'd look in a toilet for 4 turds and be like, wow, that's a good find. Sure glad I got that. But that's what just happened, so. We're getting a lot of brass, too, which is always good. Steel fire axe, but a poor quality. It was bound to happen. Scrap and scrap. Okay. It's 8 o'clock. Let's look at the map here. Right, so relatively, we're just down the road from our safe house, so it's not a big deal. We can keep pushing it. Nail gun parts. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, we don't need this bottled murky water. We can get rid of that for nail gun parts. That's really great. Calipers, a second set of calipers. Do I really need a second? Do I really need a second set of calipers? They're so rare, and it usually takes you so long to find them. It feels wrong breaking them. I don't know how to proceed with that just yet. Repair kits, mechanical parts, all of that is good stuff. We don't need those cloth fragments. We are getting a lot of scrap iron, which is good. Iron shovel, hard metal door. Repair kit. Okay, so we got a nail gun. We got nail gun parts. That's really good. So we can start working on building a nail gun, which is the best construction tool in the game. Not a bad quality. 400 on the parts. That's relatively good. Pistol barrel. It's below 300 though. Pretty much any gun part below 300 when I already have a purple version of it feels like a waste to hold on to. Again, it could be improved at the workbench, but 3 gunpowder? No, we're not going to keep the 3 gunpowder. What we are going to do, though, is we're going to take these calipers with us. Maybe. Or, you know, I might just leave them here in town. Oh, crud, it's 9 o'clock. We've got to go. Got to head on back home. Alright, so we're just going to cut through this alleyway here. Nothing could possibly go wrong with that. I'm heading east. I need to head south. Oh, nope, I heard you. I did not mean to rouse you from your slumber. This isn't my home, is it? No, it's the next one, right? This isn't even the... This is it, right here, okay. Alright, we're undetected. But we've got a few outside. I think we're going to leave them be because it's 9:22. Instead, we're going to do what we did last time, which is we're going to make the wooden frames, and we're going to box ourselves inside here. So let's go ahead and drop off all the stuff that's good. Gosh, I hope I don't forget to bring anything back with me. That can be scrapped for paper. Let's just get all of this stuff out of our inventory, please. Thank you. Okay. Frames. At least 2 wooden frames should give us the buffer that we need. Oh, I don't have the hammer, though. We're going to need that hammer. All right. So these frames should give us the buffer that we need, that if it comes to it and they start breaking stuff, we should still be in good shape. And we're still undetected. Wonderful. And that's going to be where we wrap things up. So to keep you informed for the rest of the night, because I'm going to start doing like I said and skipping through the nights, for the rest of the night, I'm going to be looting this area. And, yeah, I might even go down here and mess around in our little pit for a bit looking for a nitrate deposit. That would be pretty cool, although I'd have to dig pretty far down for that. But that's where we're going to wrap things up, and I will be spending the rest of the night working diligently and doing my best to remain undetected. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a good time watching. As always, I've had a good time playing, so come back next time, as in the next episode we'll be heading back home and pretty much sorting out a lot of our stuff, but also looking for, you know, bird feathers and maybe even some structures to loot along the way that, you know, that might be fruitful, different residential buildings and such. But until then, take care.